What's going on, everybody? Austin Got Figs here, and I am bringing you guys yet another action figure review video, but not just one. Two action figures, because we have the main event showdown, battle pack, whatever you want to call it, New Day, man. I am so happy that I have this set, man. I tried to get it a few weeks back, wasn't able to get it at the time, but I finally got it. And here it is, man. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, you got a trombone, you got a tag team title. This battle pack is sick, man. The New Day. So awesome, man. Honestly, I really am so hyped that I get to review this for y'all. Yeah, man, I just can't wait to get these out of the packaging, man, honestly. So, because I'm so hyped, let's just get right to it, honestly. Alright, so obviously, we're going to start with looking at the packaging. So we've already looked at the front a little bit. Obviously, you got the Kofi Kingston right here with his name, Xavier Woods right here, and then you got both of them here with the Kofi Kingston, and you got the Xavier Woods. You got Main Event Showdown up here, and then it just tells you what it includes. Just basically saying it includes the tag title and the trombone, pretty much. We'll go to the back of the box. Again, we have Kofi Kingston right here, Xavier Woods right here, some information right here, which I'm not going to read, because who cares? You have the other figures in this exact series. So you have the Dom Mysterio 2-pack with R-Truth, and you have the LA Knight 2-pack with Roman Reigns. And then that's really it there, and then there's a bunch of the, BS down here if you want to read that, but, who wants to read this bullshit? Let's be honest. So, yeah, that's really all there is to look at for the packaging, man. But now, let's look at these figures and get them out of the packaging. Alright, first let's look at these awesome accessories, dude, man. I know that these are just two accessories, but I think these are awesome. And that's going to be kind of the whole theme with this entire battle pack. I'm just going to say it. I'm really going to enjoy it, and I might enjoy it a lot more than others. Just this battle pack has some more meaning to me. I just think this gear that New Day was in and this overall time that, of wrestling was just awesome, man. So let's talk about these accessories, man. So we do have the old tag titles. So I want to say that they stopped using these in... Oh, man. I want to say maybe 2017 they stopped using this version of the tag title. But I did actually like this version of the tag title, man. I think they did look pretty sick, in my opinion, you pretty much got like a big old penny right here on the front. That basically is what it, kind of looks like. Then you got the black strap. I just think that color scheme looks overall awesome, in my opinion, for the tag title. We could go to the back of the belt as well. I mean, nothing too special there. Obviously, the better part of this belt is obviously on the front. So, man, this is sick, man. Obviously, it would be cool if it came with two tag titles, but, we don't usually get that in basics. So, man, this tag title is sick, in my opinion, though. So, let's put this off to the side. And now let's go into our trombone, man. So, again, I think this is sick, man. Obviously, Xavier Woods, he used to hit that trombone. Unfortunately, we don't see that anymore, which sucks. It was cool when Xavier Woods was doing the whole trombone thing, but I think this trombone's sick, man. Obviously, you can't move it in any way. It's, so if you wanted to move the slide back and forth, you obviously can't do that. It's pretty much just for looks and to have an Xavier Woods hand, so... But, man, I think this is awesome right here, this trombone. The overall, both of these accessories, man, are just awesome. I don't want to, continue to say that they're awesome. I mean, they are, but, I just don't want to drag it out for me saying awesome, 20 times in a row. So that's how I feel about these accessories. They're awesome and, very sick, man. But let's jump into the actual figures now. All right, man. Here are our actual figures, dude. These are awesome, man. We got our Kofi, and we have our Xavier Woods. Let's look at the Kofi first. So we'll get the Xavier out of here. Let's look at this Kofi first, man. So we'll put it like this. I think this figure is great, man. I will say this right now. I think this Kofi head scan is awesome. I think it resembles him pretty well, in my opinion. I think this is a better resemblance than the actual Xavier Woods figure, but we'll get into that obviously in a minute. Obviously, these are basic figures, so there's nothing too special about them. Obviously, basics have changed over the past year. I think it's been by now. I think it's been like a year. Obviously, the legs they do obviously bend differently now. They're not as stiff as they used to be. They're actually like, they're pretty good legs now that they're actually movable, so we know that. I'm not really going to get into how the figure moves just because everybody knows. I mean, these are basics. Every basic, how they move is practically the same, you know? So I'm not really going to get in. I'm just going to really look at the overall figures and attires, man. So this attire is awesome. I love this attire of the New Day, honestly. I like the blue and then the pink and the yellow and the white. I just think that all goes together so well, in my opinion, man. I enjoyed this era of New Day 100%, in my opinion. I think it was probably one of the best versions of the New Day, if not the best version, in my opinion. Obviously, the bottom of the shoes, they're blue, of course, which we'll get more into that in a little bit once we head over to the Xavier Woods figure. You obviously have the pink, white, and yellow on the shoes right here, of course. We go to the back of the figure. You have Kofi's tattoos and all that. If you want to see all that, you got his hair, of course, with the how he has it tied and all that. I mean, that's really it for the Kofi figure, man. I think this is very sick, in my opinion. I like this attire of New Day, and I really enjoy having these figures in hand, man. I think this figure is awesome. But let's jump over to our Xavier Woods. All right, man. Here is our Xavier Woods figure, man. So, like I said, man, I think the Kofi Kingston head scan is a lot better than this Xavier Woods right here, because I mean, I can understand I can see how this resembles Xavier. I just don't think it's that great, in my opinion. It could be better, for sure. But I'm not really going to hate on it too much, just because, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this overall pack just has more meaning to me than it could for others. So, even if this head scan was trash in some people's eyes, it's not the worst to me, honestly. Again, we'll go down to the attire, of course. So, here we go. We have obviously the white hand tape, which blends nicely into the forearm pretty much tape right there, logo and all that. Pretty much same as Kofi's, man. I mean, just the same attire with that pink, white, and yellow. Obviously a little bit of different design, but overall same color. Same with the shoes here, or the boots. But what's different is, let me actually get the Kofi real quick. You see their bottom of their shoes. I don't know why, but Xavier's are black at the bottom, and Kofi's are white. Or sorry, they're blue at the bottom. So I don't know why they did that, unless that just was how it was. I mean, that detail I don't remember on the actual attire when seeing it on TV, but But let's jump back over here. So we'll turn the figure around. Xavier doesn't have any tattoos, obviously, so nothing too special there. This battle pack, I'm so glad that I have it now. It's just awesome, man. I truly enjoy this attire and just variation of New Day. I know that I really think they should honestly come out with like a 3-pack of the New Day with Big E, Xavier, and Kofi. I think that'd be sick. Unless they've already done that, I honestly don't remember. So don't hate on me if they've already done that. Just I think that would be cool if they haven't done it already. But man, let's get these figures paired up next to each other with all their accessories. Alright, man, so here are the figures actually next to each other, and like I keep saying, man, this battle pack and just overall this set is awesome, dude. I enjoy the whole New Day thing. I really just enjoyed this variation of New Day, man. Obviously with that tag title, that's so cool that they added that, and obviously the trombone. Overall, man, just love this battle pack. I would highly recommend if you're into the New Day and you love these, this entire color scheme, and again, you're just a fan of the New Day, definitely worth the purchase. And either way, I think this is worth the purchase no matter what, man. I think this set is awesome, and I feel like it could be sought after, honestly, depending on, we'll see in the next couple months, but I think this might be one of the sought after battle packs in my opinion. So I'm happy that I actually got my hands on this thing, man. So obviously though, you guys let me know all your thoughts on this battle pack and just overall set down below, man. Let me know if you guys think this is a good set, if you guys are gonna maybe pick this up at some point. You guys let me know all that down below. If you want to see more videos or reviews, just anything in general from me, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and even turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video, man. Hope you enjoyed this review, and it's been Austin Got Figs, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.